Hi guys, this is Namkraftvn. What's going on? Welcome to the Starcraft English commentary. We're going to be watching KCM 2024 Season 5 Week 4. This is going to be one of the final weeks before Christmas. I think we might have one more week and then we'll just take a long break for Christmas. I believe that's how it works. So let's just enjoy Starcraft while it lasts. Another year has passed. We have grown yet another age. And of course the player is also very old. Can you imagine? Toss girl is now 40 years old. That hot chick is like now my daughter's, school teacher. I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't have a daughter, by the way. I'm still single and happy and unmarried. Or maybe I'm not. Anyways, yeah, so this is gonna be KCM. As you can see the lineup: Speed Shop, BishOp for Terran, Best Bisu Tyson for Protoss, and Saskri, Gekmo, Zelle for Zerg. So I think very strong lineup for Protoss this week. For Terran is also very nice, and for Zerg it sucks. It sucks. The first pair is going to be the two weakest players. BishOp and Tyson has been the very kind of established tradition in KCM that the weakest players will play first. So we will have Terran versus Protoss. The map is going to be Radeon. Let me just quickly show you the map. Here it is. And as for win rate between Terran and Protoss, it looks like Terran players enjoy a 52% win rate on this map. Let me just quickly show you the ELO scores of the players playing today. So here are the guys playing. Let me just quickly, well, first of all, here are the top 10 broodwar players today, or maybe before the this series was played. And here are the ranking or the ELO scores of the players playing today. And as you can see, everyone kind of sucks, especially Tyson. But it was funny that Tyson was able to get a game off of Jadon the previous time these races played. So that was interesting. And let us just quickly check the win rate. Look at Tyson's win rate against Terran, 0% out of 10 games. That was ridiculous, given the fact that he sucks in his APM. Not APM, what am I saying? APM. His ELO scores. By the way, this is gonna be a midnight car, so gotta be very, very careful because my neighbor who goes like this might come out with some kind of shady business against me. But anyways, very lucky for Tyson that his enemy is not able to scout him yet. So he goes for quick expansion, unscouted, of course. So does BishOp. So both of these are very much even. But BishOp had to invest in a full SV to go out there to scout. But you know what? By now, the fact that he was able to see that there is no probe coming to scout, he knows it's going to be a quick expansion. He just doesn't know how quick it is. But very good for the probe to go right across the map. Maybe he believes this is the way that the SV will scout. Going for near map scouting first, and if he doesn't see anything, he will go for cross map and then the near map blast. And he should expect to find his opponent very far from him. And he's correct in that assessment. We're going to be having a Dragoon coming out. So already things are looking, starting up very, very nicely for the Protoss player. We have two Marines waiting. This SV is going to try to go inside to take a peek. I debate that decision. I think it would have been better for the SV to try to run out and hide somewhere else. But he will hide in here, and the SV would take some runs, and it would die now, so the game will stabilize. We will have the factory coming up, so it's going to be a nice time for us to review what's happening in KCM League so far. This is week 4. We had 3 weeks already, and here are the progressions after 3 weeks. Terran is leading with 4 points, and then Zerg is in second with 3 points, and Protoss is last in 2 points. And here are the performance of the players. Let me just quickly show you in KCM. There we have it. Soki, he's got 1 win, 0 losses. Speed has got 2 wins and 1 losses. Queen with 5 wins and 3 losses. So we don't have a strong kind of player who's consistently winning. It's very hard because you're playing against 2 different races. If you were playing against just 1 race, it might be a different story. But anyways, yeah. So the game will, I guess, head on to the mid-game situation now. Both players have got their 2 bases up, and they will be looking forward, to ramp up their production facilities. Alright, it looks like for our Protoss player, Tyson, he's going to be going for 2 gate ops and possibly go for quick expansion after this. Okay, we do have 4 Marines and a bunker. The bunker is not yet manned. We have double factory, so I guess Tyson's got to be careful here. He's got some Dragoons, of course, and the fact that his enemy was forced to build 4 Marines in a bunker might slow down the first, creation of the, first mech units. But we gotta be very careful. Okay, we do have the Reaver facility in the front door. This is not the likely scouting position. Okay, we have the Dragoons attacking the Marines now. How many Marines could fall? Looks like the probe gets on the high ground almost, but not quite. But now we will have 4 Dragoons attacking the bunker. The tank is not in position to intercept, but we have 1 Dragoon actually not attacking. This tank is gonna try to target that weak Dragoon. So let's see how Tyson reacts. The tank starts to attack. He attacks a strong Dragoon. But that was a mistake. But anyways, Tyson will back up. Now we will have the starport. This is very interesting. This starport would, I think, play out really well for BishOp, because he will have the Wraith follow-up after he goes for the dropship, I believe. So he's gonna be able to come out there with his Wraith and try to hunt down that shuttle with the Reaver. For the timing, looks like BishOp is building only tanks. He's built 3 tanks. This is very standard procedure. He goes out and tries to clear the Dragoons, but the weaker Dragoon is on the way back. The Observer's coming out, and very good for the Dragoons to pull back. He's gonna try to take some shots now, and that's a mistake because his enemy's got 3 tanks and 5 Marines. That's very strong forces, and these tanks will start to attack right away. We have 1 Marines falling down already, so that's that. The tank's gonna get repaired. Do we have... Okay, this is gonna be triple factory with both of the add-ons spinning, and that is gonna be going for Vulture with speed and Vulture with mine, I believe. But behind this, we are gonna be having Shadow and Reavers. So I think this push, if it ever materializes from BishOp, will get just shut down very quickly. We do have some Vultures coming out, and they're gonna start to go out and lay some mines. Vulture with speed is done, and the Observer sees exactly that these Vultures have speed and start to come out in large number. He's gonna have to fan out and protect different areas, and he's gonna start to move Dragoons into the various locations here. We have the Shadow and the Reaver, so this Shadow and Reaver will be out there to protect the front door, as the Dragoon can come out and try to protect the expansion. But the Shadow and Reaver is gonna try to go for the harassments. I don't know if this is a good move or not, because there's gonna be a Wraith waiting, and indeed it's gonna be a Wraith build. But anyways, we're gonna be having Vultures coming out now. The Vultures will just barely not see that Shadow. I think he's waiting for Shadow with speed, but we do have double Wraith. Double Wraith for BishOp is very rare. We don't usually see the Terran player go for double Wraith production, but he will go for double Wraith now, so that's interesting. But I think there is gonna be a ropes getting transferred to his new base now. He needs to do that, Tyson, before the next battle begins. Observer's gonna try to check. He sees the first raid. The Shadow's gonna fly right past the raid. He will land the Dragoons here to attack. I think, okay, he need to attack the... Oh my god, the Reaver is gonna just maybe take 1 shot, and then he will die. The tank will have siege mode or what. Looks like that's gonna be a nice shot. He will take 1 good shot against the Reaver in the back. He does decide to go for another one, but that was a mistake. I think the moment he saw the raid, he needed to back down. He needed to back down. He did not, so he lost a lot of stuff without doing that much damage in that attack, I think. But anyways, there's gotta be nice probe saturation at the 3rd base. The Vultures need to come out there and establish some kind of presence, and we will have to do an and Templar Archive coming up. But this mid-game Terran push is gonna be scary because we don't have a replacement Shadow, nor do we have a Reaver. I think we have a Reaver, but not a replacement Shadow. So anyways, it's gonna be very, very careful here. Observer is gonna try to come out, and this ops is gonna be to see that the tanks have started to move out here. We need to have some kind of perfect placement from the Protoss player. As for the Terran player, just A moving would be fine, right? Because I tend to be very, very biased against non-Protoss players. I think it's easy to play Terran, but of course it's not. Many of you argue with me that it's very hard because look at the APM, right? BishOp is playing with a 340 APM, whereas Tyson is playing with a 260 APM. That is very low. That's like my APM. Anyway, some Dragoons ate some mines there. Very unfortunate. The Reaver's gonna try to take some shot. He needs to pick up the Reaver and go and hide in the back. He tried to go inside, and he's gonna lose everything now. The Shadow is gonna lose his double. We do have a nice Reaver shot. He would take 1 more. No, he does not take another shot, and we're gonna be having Dragoons try to intercept. He's gonna be super careful. He will attack and kill off 1 tank, and he would try to get harassed from the back. But these these tanks are gonna get repaired by the SCV, so this base will fall for sure. That Shadow was just so unfortunate. But anyways, yeah, he's got a big... Okay, the tank's gonna try to move forward now. The tanks have re-siege. They have placed themselves in a very good position. We will have Dragoons coming from both sides. He's gonna try to lay some mines. These Dragoons need to move forward. He does get some tanks. Reinforcement from the back is way too far out. The tank's gonna start to attack here. The Dragoons will clear some of the tanks. We have 3 tanks remaining, 2 tanks remaining. The Dragoons need to reinforce from the back as well. One more tank is gonna fall. That tank will fall apart. I guess he does fall apart. The Nexus is not yet dead. Where's the replacement? We have Dark Templar. He's gonna be very careful not to eat up the mine. Both Dark Templar eat up the mine here, but we will have a nice attack from the back. That tank is gonna get repaired. We will have Dragoons, only 2 Dragoons, but the other tank's gonna come out though. It will be in siege mode, and I guess this, I mean, what happened to the rest of the army, because we have a lot of money from Tyson, but he's not using that money at all. I guess Observer is at least here to see what's happening. He needs to clear as many mines as possible. The rest of the tanks are going to start to move out. It's going to be a race to get to that position. The Shadow is here to land some stuff. Dragoons need to be in position. You know, gonna have to be very careful to attack. We do have 6 Dragoons. The Shadow is going to land. What exactly? The race is going to start to attack. Reaver is going to do some shot. The Reaver, took a hit there, but it will go for. I think the Reaver died at the last minute here. So I think that was very bad engagement. But at the last minute, how many tanks remains? All of the tanks have fallen, but we have 3 more tanks coming from the back. The Dragoons need to back down and wait for the support of something else. The Nexus is so close to dying. 4 more tanks are coming. If the game goes on like this, Protoss will have an advantage because they always scale better. But Zelle with leg, we need to come out now. Probes gotta go and hide in the back here. The more Dragoons gonna be falling, and Nexus is gonna surely fall. Now Dragoons attacking blindly. What is the Shadow doing? Why don't you use the Shadow when there's no Goliath, no turret, no Wraith? Use your freaking Shadow, man. I mean, this is just hilarious. This is the reason why this player Tyson is got an elo score of 900 something, right? Because in these kind of moments, what is he doing? Okay, finally he will come out now with the Dragoons. I mean, this took so long. His APM is 240. That's how bad his APM is. That was a nice Reaver shot, so at least these tanks will fall, which is great. You need to take one more great tank shot. He clear out some of the vultures. Be careful of the mine that's going to be dropped. These probe saturation have been, very much saturated here, so you need to run the probes back. He does get some probes back. He's going to be super careful. There's going to be another drop in the main. Some Dragoons going to go on high ground. But at least these vultures can go and hide all the way in the back, man. That's so unfortunate. The Nexus get rebuilt, so at least that's a good thing. Dragoons need to come out, so I guess the rest of these vultures would die. BishOp 102 supply. His enemy 96 supply. All of these probes got executed. Very, very unfortunate here for the Protoss player. But it's good for BishOp. BishOp is also expanding. Behind this, BishOp is expanding. The only thing that we have that is in favor of Tyson is possibly High Templars. I don't know if he's got High Templars or not, but maybe he's got High Templars. But anyways, he's gonna be going out. Oh my god, that's gonna be a dud. So unfortunate. And that's gonna be a raid for sure. There's gonna be Goliaths waiting. Are you freaking insane? He would try to take one good shot and back out. The Goliaths don't have range. That was so fortunate. He will come out here. He might try to snipe the command center. No, he goes back because he knows that there might be a possibility of raid in the back. But anyways, the tanks have +1 weapons. Probes need to get resaturated towards new base. The base is up. I don't know how many probes exactly Tyson's got. He's positioned sound Dragoons in the back here, and that's a mistake. He need to, I guess, because there's already a cannon there. But anyways, there's gonna be enough vultures, and okay, 2 more vultures. And there's like very slow reaction. The Zealot will eat the mine, and all of them will eat the mine at once. So that is so unfortunate. There's gonna be a High Templar hiding there in the back. There's gonna be a Dragoon blocking here, and again the Zealot might walk into the mines, and this is so terrible timing. A High Templar gets sniped, 2 High Templars get sniped, 3 High Templars get sniped, morph into an Archon. I mean, Tyson is just playing like a noob. I'm sorry to say, but at least he's still up about 10 supply, but he will need to make a decision, and the decision would be to expand, right? Behind this, Terran could try to go for the attack, but that would be ill-advised. I think it's going to be better for BishOp to play normal. No, he goes for the attack. He goes for the attack. Of course, this is also not a bad idea, because during this time, this is going to force Tyson to not be able to expand. And keep in mind that Tyson doesn't have High Templars. He does not have High Templars. There's going to be a scan. It would have been better for BishOp to kill the Observer that's trailing him right now, but maybe he's got other priorities. But anyways, we might have a base trade. That's going to be a lot of mine. Are you freaking insane? That was so bad. That was so bad. Both players are going to be just juggling for position here, but during this time, Tyson could decide to go for an expansion, I think. The Shadow has got what inside. I don't know exactly. He's going to try to go in for some harassment. The Shadow is going to get sniped, very close to dying. What is he doing exactly in the corner? So bad. So bad. Anyways, the Observer is able to see that the tanks are sieging. There are just so many mines, man. Okay, he's gonna try to clear some of the mines. That's not bad. Supply-wise, Terran 150 Protoss, 135 Protoss got +1 weapons. I think Terran's got +1. Yeah, they're very surprising that BishOp doesn't have better upgrades, but I'm quite sure his +2 weapons and +1 armor will kick in soon. Zealot started attacking and tanks are not sieging correctly. There's gonna be a nice mine drag. Dragoons and Zealot all fall back, and he's at least buying some time. Where are the double shuttles? They need to be involved in the equation. I don't see the double shuttle. There's just so many vultures, but this would just leave the main army to be assaulted from the sky with the shuttle. Where are the shuttles? Okay, there they are. There they come. Here they come. Zealot eating up the mines, and that's really unfortunate. But he's gonna try to land something. He's gonna land some Zealot on the other side. What is he doing? He needs to land an Archon. It's gonna be double Reaver. The Reaver doesn't fire any shot. The High Templar doesn't cast anything. There's gonna be a nice storm against the Goliath. He's gonna cast one more storm on the left side maybe, but there is just so many tanks on the back side. Look at the supply. 130 for Terran and 90 for Protoss. That was a terrible engagement. This Nexus was cancelled or destroyed. I don't know. But I don't even know why he would go here. There's no value from going here. I guess the only value is he can hide on the high ground if the Terran player decide ever to attack. But he will come in once again, and this probe cannot go out. Those High Templars, what are they doing exactly? Finally, they were morphing to Archons. Dragoons eating up so many tank shots, and GG for the first game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.